call me the Finder. I'm the guy that everyone goes to when they're looking for another guy. And if you're looking for someone, I can help you find him. Or her. I mean, it really doesn't. It's either or. Yeah, that's right. Right? Yeah.
This is Manny.
Hey, yeah, I need you for a job.
How much, man?
There's a girl's life on the line right now, alright? She's scared, frightened, and anxious, all three at once.
Well, I got mouths to feed, man. You gotta tell me how much, man.
Alright, look, I'll pay you $3,000. $3,000 by the end of the week, alright? How's that sound?
You wanna give me a down payment right now, and I'll do it for you.
How about Subway, alright? I got a coupon for Subway, how's that sound?
Make that Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut it is, alright. But are you in?
Yeah, I guess I'm in.
Okay. So, her name is Emily Brown. She's 5'4", orange red hair, freckles on her face. She likes Twilight for some reason, but you know, you can't quite get it, it's a female thing, so it's all right, I guess.
It doesn't make sense right now. This godforsaken world.
Yeah. So, she's gone missing about 3 weeks ago, and yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. If you can look into that. Emily Brown, 5'4", red hair.
Gotcha.
That's all I have. You're hacking now.
Hang on, asshole. Can you just give me a moment, man? Just it takes all time, man. Just take a 30-second job. Fuck, man.
Alright, I'll wait. We'll see how long this goes for, alright? So you heard about the PlayStation 5 though. It's quite nice, isn't it? It's quite nice.
The PS5? I just pre-ordered it. What happened, man? What's going on with the PS5?
Well, I mean, you know, it's massive as well. It's pretty big, right? I mean, it's a real big engine. You know, it's like the biggest console I've made. It's quite cool.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah. I can't wait for the PS5. Is there any new info about it?
I mean, apparently it's backwards compatible except for 10 games. 4,000 plus games you can play, but 10 you can't play. Quite interesting, love.
Are you kidding me? Just only 10 games? What are the 10 games, though?
Here, I mean, you're the hacker, but I guess I'll Google it.
Sir, I don't have time to Google shit. You want me to save your fucking kid or whatever it is? Whoever that fucking bitch is?
Well, okay. Well, look at here on the Google, mate. It says that the only PS4 games that are PS4 only are DWVR Afro Samurai 2, 1,
okay.
TT Isle of Man, Just Deal With It, Shadow Complex, Robinson the Journey, We Sing,
right.
Hitman Go, Definitive Edition, Shadwin and Joe's Diner.
Wow. I have a quick question, sir.
Yeah.
Your accent, where are you from?
I'm actually from here. I just watch a lot of Sherlock.
Oh, really?
Watching that Downton Abbey, bruv. You ain't watching Downton Abbey. It's a big thing,
Well,
bruv.
because you're doing 2 accents at once, and I got confused. You got me confused, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Too posh for your love. All right, bruv.
All right, now you're talking like Mary Poppins, man.
I mean, my thing is like, I haven't even heard of any of these games. I don't even know what any of these games are.
Yeah, me too. I haven't really heard any of these games.
Afro Samurai 2? I mean, I know the Afro Samurai, but...
It's one of the best anime ever, but I didn't even know they have a game on it.
Is it good?
You never seen it?
Yeah, I never seen it.
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson's in it. He's like part of the main cast. It's a pretty bad show too. It's on Hulu.
Yeah, I know. I've just never seen it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, check it out.
Man, what the fuck is that?
What?
TT Isle of Man. Like what is that?
I have no idea what the fuck is that game. So, I mean, are there like good games or shit?
I mean, those are the 10 games you cannot play on PlayStation 5.
Like at all.
Yeah, those are the only games that are not backwards compatible.
But is there a reason why they couldn't do it? It's just their software?
Just licensing issues.
Well, probably that, or the mechanics too.
Well, I mean, no. I think it's licensing. I mean, like, if it's about mechanics, there'll be way more games you couldn't play. I think the thing here is that, like, they're so specific. Like, you know what I mean? It's like Afro Samurai. I'm like, oh, that must be like some, like, it's like, oh, because it's already an anime. It's like, well, we only licensed the game for PS4. So to allow it to be played on PS5 isn't cool. We might remaster that game, kind of thing.
Oh, okay, yeah, probably.
Dude, speaking of remasters, you know what I've been waiting for, and I hope that they do it soon, is a remaster of the Mass Effect trilogy. That
Oh, they're gonna do that for sure. They're gonna for sure get a deal.
I know, but like, you think it would
PS5.
have happened on Xbox One and PS4, but no. I mean, maybe PS5 and Xbox Series X. That'd be sick.
No, I think it's gonna be an Xbox exclusive, not just for the PS5. Just only.
I mean,
for the
it showed up on
Xbox.
PlayStation 2, so I mean PlayStation 3.
PlayStation 3. Yeah.
Yeah, I meant
No,
2 as a TOO.
But most people play Mass Effect. It's only for Xbox. Like I
think
only
so?
know people. Yeah, I think it's gonna be an Xbox exclusive.
It was on PlayStation, bro. It was on PlayStation.
It is on
bro.
PlayStation, but I don't know because now Xbox are gonna focus and not only first party games, but third
They're
party games.
supposedly gonna buy like way more companies or something. I don't know. We'll see.
Shit, it's like Xbox becoming the WWE, man. Like back in the day when WWE take over all the territories, all the wrestling territories in the Midwest.
Yeah, wasn't it like a WWF?
Yeah, it was WWE. Oh, well, it's called WWF. And then when Vince McMahon took over, it was WWF. And then he bought all the all the wrestlers from different territories. That's when all the territories ran out of business. Basically, Mr. McMahon destroyed the wrestling territories. It's crazy.
Really? I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, I don't know, man. I'm not into wrestling as much as you and Adam are, but yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, wrestling is a different world. But I feel like Microsoft's gonna do that. It's gonna probably be the new Disney of video games. Is what you could think about it.
Yeah, no, I mean that checks out.
Hey, Microsoft gotta do what it gotta do, man, to make some money, to make.
I know.
Some
I mean, look. I mean, let's be real here. I mean, PlayStation cares more about the games than they do about the stuff. I mean, because like I think it's right now they have two different strategies. Sony is thinking about making great first-party games and like exclusives, so they could sell hardware. But
Right.
Microsoft is more interested in getting you on their server. You know, like in their services. You know, like the xCloud and all that stuff. And like, there's nothing wrong with that. But there's no games I really want to play on Xbox. You know,
Well,
other than Halo, Left 4 Dead, and like some other stuff here and there.
Well, you can look at two. I mean, Sony is from Japan and Microsoft's from here. Microsoft like to oversize, while Japan, like in Sony, like they like to take their time and actually create more content instead of oversizing. You know, I think you can compare those two companies differently. Yeah, if you think about it, it's crazy how. Yeah, Microsoft wants to become a big, huge video game company, and you know what? At least those video game companies that Microsoft is buying, they're actually good companies too. They actually make some good, solid games. You know, so it's not like a sucky, like an indie party game or any like mediocre game. So you know what? Again, I respect what Microsoft's doing. It's just it's too much right now. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it doesn't affect in the long run.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, who knows what games are going to be coming out soon. I mean, I'm just looking forward to PlayStation. Like, forget everything else. That's all I really care about.
PlayStation 5 is
Have you finally reserved your PlayStation yet, or no?
No, I haven't. Well, I haven't really pre-ordered anything. I was kidding. Yeah, but.
Oh no, I know, obviously.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna wait a little, maybe like until the second update, like the second generation of the PS5. Because every time, because every time a video game console come out, they always have problems. Like with the Xbox Red Ring of Death, or I don't know what the PS3's problem or the PS4 problem, but every time I buy a new console, there's always problem with the console. So I'm gonna probably wait out, and I have the PS4, and I rarely use it, so I'm probably gonna do the same thing with the PS5. So
yeah, that's the point. Yeah, I feel you.
And then how many games are coming out? I mean, I'm gonna wait until there's more games coming out. I think that's probably the smart way to do it, I guess.
Yeah. So on the other side of this, though, Marvel's Avengers, the game that came out that nobody cared about, that game came out a month ago.
I honestly forgot about that game. Like, I honestly forgot. I remember it was a huge thing on E3, and then suddenly, like, nobody was talking about it.
Yeah, that game. I think that game's pretty much dead. There's like no players because like they've been working so much on like fixing and updating
I didn't even
the game.
know I didn't even know there's online playing. Like, what do you do online, anyways?
Well, I mean, it's basically like you play one Avenger and your friends play the other three.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like Gears of War, kind of. Like you'd be like one of the soldiers, and you'd be a Locust, kind of like that.
No, I mean, yeah, but you're all good guys and helping each other. It's like it's like an arcade beat 'em up sort of, but like not as good. Well, I mean, I don't know. It depends on what you think.
Well, that's boring.
I think their game's so broken that they're trying to fix it right now, and it's just this ridiculous thing of like, really, like I think this game's dead. I think it's dead. Honestly, I don't know. I mean,
the game, the break barely came out, so they can do something about it or make it.
But you don't want your buzz to be dead this fast, you know?
Yeah, nah. I mean, you just gotta maybe wait a little longer. Maybe wake up. Maybe through the holidays when they have specials going on, maybe the game will come back. Who knows, man?
I don't know, man. The game would have to really change its content. So I heard it's really boring and repetitive. And that's the thing, like, okay, so Marvel's Avengers is basically games as a service. I don't know if you know about that.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
So games as a service is basically like World of Warcraft. You know what I mean? It's like a game you play online for like years. And then consoles have been trying to get into it with like, not quite Call of Duty, but like Anthem, Destiny, you know, like games like that, you know? And I think Elder Scrolls had like, not Morrowind, they had their own thing. And then, Fallout 76 is also games as a service. So it's this constant kind of like, they're trying to get your money and make you pay monthly and all that stuff and just play a lot and do all that stuff, but then like the games never match up to any kind of high quality, you know what I mean? It's like no one's kind of quite cracked the code of it because they're all kind of shit.
Right.
I guess Destiny is the best because people actually like Destiny, but
yeah,
when it first came out, it was pretty rough.
Yeah, but Anthem is probably the one who got bad, like really bad.
Anthem
like they did like the biggest hype, and then suddenly it went down to the floor. Like someone stomped it.
Dude, I feel so bad because I was like really into playing it when I was watching the trailers and stuff like that. But then like as soon as gameplay came out, I'm like, oh, that's it.
Yeah, it looks to me like
like, okay,
yeah,
like, that's definitely for me.
Yeah, because I remember when it first came out, it was $60, and in a couple months it was $2. Like, how amazing is that? Holy shit! Like, I saw it at GameStop in one of those bargain deals. It's crazy, man.
I know, it's like, oh man, it's terrible, bro.
I bet it's terrible. I would never play it.
I think Marvel's Avengers is probably gonna follow the same fate if I'm being real here.
Yeah.
Because like the only content I know that they're doing for sure, is they're releasing a new character every month.
That'd be cool. Yeah, have all the.
No, but that's it though. I mean, they might add some new missions, but like the missions are all the same anyways. So it's like, what's the
probably point? All the same chores and all that shit.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the game looks great for the most part, like all the cinematics and stuff. But like,
yeah, I mean, what more it can bring? You know, what's different than any other Marvel games? Like, you look at Spider-Man, and it's like, yeah, it's an older kind of Spider-Man, but at least it's fun and different. The storyline's different. They actually are very heavily on the comics and a little bit on the movies too. While the Avengers on the video game, they rely more on the movies than on the comics. If you think about it, I mean, look at the character designs on all of the Marvel Avengers. You know, you see Hulk, he looks like the actor Mark Ruffalo Hulk. Thor, he looks like the actor from Thor. So they really heavily rely on the movies instead of the comics.
Yeah, and I think that kind of bit them in the ass a bit. Okay, so what I will say, games I'm really digging right now are mainly single player, like indie games, and also indie online games, dude. So there's this new game called Phasmophobia. Have you heard of it?
No, I haven't heard of it. What is it?
So basically, it's like this ghost hunting game where like you and 3 other people, so 4 players, are ghost hunters, and they go to this house, and you're supposed to get all this gear and stuff like that. And like every time you do a mission, which is like you have to figure out what type of ghost it is. You have to collect evidence. You have to use an EMF reader, do all this stuff, and then like it's not based on reality because like ghosts aren't real, but the idea is really sick, and like the ghosts like will try to talk to you or try to hunt you. It's really cool. It has like proximity talk, so it's like if you go through a big like school, which is in one of the maps. Like, if your friend walks to the other end of the school and you're on the other end, you can barely hear each other. And there's echo, and it's like real-time echo, and it's like so dope. And like you can hear the ghosts like whispering in your ears and stuff like that. It's like really cool. And what the best part about it is like when you figure out what the ghost's name is, which you do early on, you can say the ghost's name and it'll register the name and get pissed and try to kill you.
Oh shit!
It's just really cool. It's like I've been watching streamers play that a lot right now. And it's like it's a new big game right now, I think. I don't know if it's going to be as big as, Among Us. But, because that game's still going strong, but it's still pretty good as far as, like, because people like that stuff. People like seeing people get scared, and it's funny, and
and
honestly,
it's unique too. It's a different, unique experience.
Dude, I don't believe in paranormal stuff, but like for some reason, I am so like obsessed with paranormal TV shows and like YouTube channels. There's a YouTube channel called what's it called? The two guys.
Ghost Hunter?
No. On YouTube.
I don't know, man.
BuzzFeed Unsolved. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those guys are great. There's this old show I used to watch called Paranormal State. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
No, I heard that one.
Dude, I love that show. I love watching ghosts. I'm so fucking stupid.
Yeah,
I don't believe ghosts.
No, the only like paranoia or ghost shows that they have is Ghost Hunter. It's probably like the biggest one. People watch that shit.
But they never find any evidence.
Like, oh shit, it's pretty creepy. But you're like, who believes in ghosts? I mean, come on.
Yeah. That's the big new game that everyone's been playing. There's an indie game I like, and I think it's kind of big, but not really. It's called Made of Skur. So M-I-I-D, Made of Skur. So S-K-E-R. I haven't seen a lot of playthroughs because I just really would love to buy the game and have us play through it. It's a very kind of slower game. You know what I mean? Where like the run button is basically you walking 2 steps faster, but not that much faster. You know what I mean? And it's more atmospheric. Okay. The idea of the game is you play this guy whose wife went back to her home village or something like that, and she told you not to come looking for her because of whatever. But you're in love with her, so you follow her anyways, because of course. And you're reading a note from her, and it's all about music, and like you find out it's like very Lovecraftian, I think. And you go to the small town, and like people have gone crazy or something like that. It's very atmospheric. It looks so cool, and I actually I love the soundtrack. I've been listening to it on YouTube on repeat because it's like so good, dude. I love that like Victorian like Edwardian feel, like like Sherlock Holmes and all that stuff. Like that stuff I love. Do you remember there's a game called The Order 1666 or something like that?
It was
The Order 1866.
Yeah.
Dude, that game sucked.
I heard it really sucked. I think we talked about it one time too. That you like the concept, but you don't like the gameplay. I think we talked about it on the last channel. Yeah. That was pretty at dawn. Holy shit! No way. Oh, so the people that made this game made Until Dawn. Infamous, Killzone, Blood. Wait, no, maybe not. I may have messed up on that. Let me double check that. Whatever. Whatever. I love the graphics. Don't get me wrong. The graphics are pretty sick. I love the vibe it had, and I loved a lot of what happens. It's just the game was too short. The game was way too short. I swear to God, I think you can beat the game in like 2 hours. Yeah, like really not that long. Well, when I look at the gameplay, it looks like they really treat it as a movie more than a game. Because I rarely see any more of the gameplay more than the cinema. Like all I see is just a cinematic life look like all the cutscenes and all that. I'm like, oh, that's cool graphics. But I was like, what's the gameplay? Yeah. Like this is a video game, not a movie. Yeah. I might look up to see how much it is on PlayStation Store. If it's like less than $10, I'll probably buy it. Yeah. Because it was fun. Don't get me wrong. I liked it. It was just so short. I'm like, oh, come on. It's like one of your.
No, but I love the soundtrack to that game. I'm like, oh my God, I still have it on my phone as I really loved it. Those are the games I've been like really into like right now. I'm like, I really love indie games. Phasmophobia, top of the list. Among Us is getting some new content, which is dope.
Yeah, it's cool that you actually support smaller companies instead of the big giant ones. Yeah, they do need the love. They do need the attention. So it's cool that you have a indie game fan just to play. It's cool. Yeah, the other games that I've been playing is just Doom. A lot of Doom. What the fuck?
What's that? What's wrong?
I think I heard a door slam.
Well, don't go looking for it. If someone's in your house, you need to hide right now.
Hide where? I don't know where to hide. Shit. Okay. So I had to pause this for a moment. I had to go. I had to go somewhere.
Wait. Hold on. Hung up on me again. Oh, you saucy little shot.
What the fuck, man? Oh, fuck, man. No, fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck, man. Fuck, man. Fuck, man. Oh, God. Oh, God. Where's my phone? Okay. Alright. Oh, shit. Please answer.
Hello? Where did you go? All right.
It's just someone's inside. I don't know. I'm in the fucking closet, man. Shit, I shouldn't even.
All right. Did you see anyone? Did you hear anyone?
No, man. I just heard the door and someone's upstairs, man. I'm in my fucking closet, bro.
Okay. All right. Stay there. Stay quiet. Stay safe.
Oh, shit.
Be quiet. Just even breaths. Just do them Mars breathing. All right. In. Out. Okay. All right. Okay. Look. All right. Look. You're gonna freak out, throw a panic attack, and they're gonna hear you. All right. So what we need you to do is to relax, free your mind. All right. What's something to ease you down while we're waiting? I heard there's a new Seinfeld thing. I mean, I heard it's pretty good.
The guy who played Newman, he came back as he recurring the character, man, in Newman.
Wait, so they're making a new Seinfeld show? Is that what's going on right now?
But what was this?
They're making a new Seinfeld show. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's just you know what's going on with Trump, and he's defying the UPS, all that situation, the post office. So the creator of Seinfeld, who wrote the show and produced it, wrote that commercial, I guess, to help out the post office, man. It's pretty cool. I really like the commercial. It's very wholesome.
Oh, it's quite nice, actually.
Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, you know what? It's really cool to that these celebrities are helping out for the common man. I think that's really cool. I appreciate that. And I'll love Seinfeld even more for doing that.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it is. You should probably watch it. It's very cool. It's still Newman. I don't know. Are you a Seinfeld fan?
No, not really.
Not really. You don't like Seinfeld?
No, I mean I've watched a couple episodes. It's alright.
Yeah. Oh, it's alright. Yeah, I love Seinfeld. So I used to watch them when I was a kid, and seeing that it brings back my childhood. It's funny.
It's dope.
Yeah.
So any new music you're listening to? I mean that's something that chill your mood, right? Good shit.
Yeah. You know what? I had to say something. So I had to tell you a little story. You know Pokemon, right?
Pokemon. Oh, okay. Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon. So you know how the cards are really popular.
Yeah.
Well, here's the cool thing, man. I went to a thrift shop, and I saw a folder of Pokemon cards, like collectibles. Like I see Charizard, Blastoise, like first generation, bro. Higher Grant looks legit. I bought them, and I got to give a shout out to Jose. My coworker, he's into baseball cards, so he helped me out with the cards. And dude, I sold it for Charizard for $200, man. I made a profit for $5. Yeah, man, I got lucky, and I got filled them. And then Jose told me that you could easily make 16 grand, 1600 with the whole cards. I'm like, holy shit, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, man. So I'm excited, man. I got Blastoise. I got
a budget for the Day Player podcast,
Right. Maybe.
Whoever those guys are.
Yeah. I heard that these guys cool, especially with Manny. I think he seems like a cool dude.
Stupid ass.
Yeah, man.
That's cool. What?
All right. So speaking of superheroes.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of superheroes, dude, they've been really pushing all the movies this year. I mean, I get why, because it's COVID and all that stuff, and you don't want to go to the movie theaters, which is annoying because I love movies. The last movie I went to was in March, I think, right before they closed, the week before.
Oh shit.
Now I'm like, oh my god, and Regal Theaters closed, didn't it?
Yeah, the whole theaters are closed. Even AMC.
Well, Regal is done. I think apparently they're.
Oh, it's bankrupt. Oh,
yeah,
I didn't know that. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, hopefully everyone else can hold up, because damn, dude, there's no movies. That's gonna suck.
Well, I know there are some movies that are just coming only for drive-in movies.
Yeah, I mean that's not the same though. But we're talking about delaying movies.
Yeah, it's like horror movies. I know what's his name? Machete? Machete?
Yeah.
The
Danny
guy?
Trejo.
Danny Trejo. He did a doc, and he only does for drive-ins. That's all it came out. It's just drive-ins and on demand. So it's still alive and well.
No, I'm not saying that the movies aren't. I'm just saying they're moving the big movies out. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, big movies. Yeah,
Like Black Widow's been moved, Dune has been moved.
Batman,
Wonder Woman. Yeah.
Wonder Woman. Yeah.
It sucks.
I mean, those movies are heavy hitters. So I'm sure they could be back on their feet. They can make billions.
No, I know,
of
but
dollars
it's
and
like
millions of
Jesus,
dollars.
man. I wanted to watch something this year at some point, but I guess not.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, we have thousands and thousands of hours of entertainment, so I think we should be fine.
Movie theaters aren't this. Movie theaters are different though. Like I love movie theaters. Like, can I just go to a movie theater by myself? Like, I will literally pay whatever price to get in. You know what I mean? Maybe they should do that.
Right.
Maybe do like one or two, like a party of people that go into a theater.
No,
just watch the movie
I
and
mean,
leave.
I mean, they should do what Disneyland did or Disney World did. Like you had to reserve on this specific date, and you had to pick what time, and they have a certain hour that you had to be in. And
Oh, is that what they're doing right now?
Yeah, that's
Like
what
taking
they're doing.
reservations? Oh,
Yeah,
okay, that's pretty
reservation. Yeah, yeah, and then they get set up really quick too. You know, because it has to be a limited capacity. I don't know how many people though, but yeah, that's what they're doing. And of course, you have to wear your mask, and you have to do all that, take your temperature and all that. So Disney World did it kind of right. It's just, I mean, it's at Florida. That's the problem.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, but the whole movie theater. Yeah, I think they're gonna do that type of phase. Just have it reserved for a specific date.
they should. They can still be
specific
making
times.
some money, not a lot, but some.
I
but I guess
mean-
you still have to pay everybody, right? So that might be the problem.
Yeah, but how many people you can hold at a movie theater? Like about 100 people, 200 people? It depends on
Depends on the
the theater. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
anywhere between 100 and 200, I think.
Yeah, for like big movies. I mean, 50 people to be in the movie theater. Do half of it. You know.
I mean, there's some movie theaters already open, but I don't know how safe that is. But like, let's say you have a party of people, like 12 people, you pay a premium price. Like, you know, let's say you pay like $20 a person or something. You know, so that's like 10 people. That's, you know, whatever that is, $200. Right? That's like $200. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
And then just for that, you know, and then do that, and then clean sweep, and then do another 200 or something. I don't know, man. Maybe that's the thing they should try. I don't know. It's not going to be a lot of money, but something. They can't play new movies, obviously, but
No, not right now. That's what sucks about it. I mean, there are some movies that are demand. You know, I know that Island of Staten Island was on demand. What else? What movies? I know Mulan, of course, and I know that I heard that Disney Plus, their new Pixar movie Soul, is coming out on Christmas Day on Disney Plus for exclusive. So I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Wait, what's
You
that?
gotta do what Soul?
Thought I heard a noise.
What? What do you mean noise?
Are you sure that they're out of your house yet?
I don't know, man. I'm still stuck in my closet, man. Is it safe
Well,
to
go
go?
look. Get off your ass.
All right, now you're gonna have to get out of that closet or else you're gonna get fucked, all right? You need to find that bastard and kick his fucking ass. Stop being a little ninny, get it on your shoes, your big boy pants, and go looking for him, all right?
All right. I'm coming out of the closet.
I bet you are.
Oh, fuck, man. My whole fucking room.
Oh, so all the data of the girl's gone.
Who cares about fucking data, man? My whole fucking room's destroyed.
All right, we need to recover that data, all right? We're gonna do this.
How the fuck am I gonna do that? How am I gonna recover it? Everything's gone. My room is fucking a mess, dude. Jesus Christ. Why I took this fucking job? Why did I have to fix this? Fuck you, man. What the hell, man? What you put me through, man? Oh, shit. Well, you still got a computer, right? You can look it back up.
No, my computer's fucked up. Everything's deleted. How the fuck am I gonna look it up?
All right. Oh, get your ninnies in a twist. All right, I'm paying you $3 grand. That's more than enough to buy the computer.
$3 grand? $3 grand? You paying me for $3 grand? My computer costs 10 grand, man. What the hell?
All right, fuck. You're gonna be reimbursed later. All right? You'll be fine. All right. So here's the thing. All right, you need to like sit back in there, relax, and look back for that information. All right, you need to chill out.
You know who's really selling the big books? All right, you should talk to them. Their names is Disney Plus. They be selling out like crazy. Going out here, selling Mulans, selling Mulahs and Gulags and...
What about Disney Plus, man? What the hell?
I mean, you know what I mean? It'll help you relax. Just think about Disney Plus. They got that new Soul movie, you know. You were talking about it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for the movie, but I know it's going to come out on Christmas Day. It's going to come out. It's the perfect timing to put it out on Christmas Day.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, cool, like, fine, you know, whatever. But, like, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird, right?
Well, what do you think of, like, having new movies coming out on their own platform? Or you think it's kind of weird? It's kind of strange?
You know what I want? You know what I think, though? I think these motherfuckers haven't subscribed yet. They're out here watching our channel and our videos, and they haven't subscribed a goddamn nilly-bitty bit.
Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ, people, what the hell? I'm looking straight at the camera, man. Subscribe, please. Subscribe. We're doing so good, man.
Subscribe, mates. Alright, this is top quality content you're looking at.
Top quality.
Not the man on camera, but the man's voice on. Well, he's not on camera, just the voice of it, you know. That's
the voice doesn't. The voice doesn't matter. The looks. Look at how beauty I am. Look at that. Do you want to continue to see me, not the other guy?
Don't scare them away, alright?
Oh my God.
Subscribe, please, alright, please.
Please subscribe, like, comment, whatever. Even follow our own social media page, Instagram. You know, bam.
The Day Player Podcast, yeah.
The Day Player Podcast.
Or
check it out.
at Stuart A. Guerrero or at Manuel Manuel on Instagram.
That's me.
Yeah. There's also another channel called Future Orange. You can give it a like. Give it a subscribe. Do whatever you feel like doing.
Yeah. And also check out Ross' channel too. Also, what's his
Ross
channel?
Kindred.
Yeah, Ross Kendrick. He's a funny guy, funny, sexy fellow.
Yeah. Now about that Disney Plus, it's weird. You're right. It's really weird. Like I don't know. I understand why they have to do it because they're bleeding money and they need to make some money. But like Mulan obviously proved that was not a smart call. So either they need to lower the amount that the movie is for, or do something else completely. I mean, really, the $30.
Well, they gotta have a streaming platform. Because I think that's the only way that they're gonna make money. I mean, Disneyland's closed. Disney World is like, I mean, they're open, but I don't know how much money they're making now. You know.
Yeah, I think the thing that happened was they kind of shot themselves in the foot if you think about it. Because like, look, all right, so there's supposed to be like a Falcon Winter Soldier show. And they keep postponing it, and I think I know the reason why. Otherwise, they would have released it. Because I think WandaVision was supposed to come out afterwards, but they're moving that up because I think Falcon and Winter Soldier ties into the Black Widow movie. And because they're not releasing the Black Widow movie, that means they can't release Falcon and Winter Soldier. You see what I mean? So it's like this constant thing. It's like, oh man, this thing ties into that thing. Now we can't release either because of what's going on right now.
Yeah, it won't make sense. But I mean, they just released the WandaVision trailer. It looks pretty good, actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, they're bleeding content, you know what I mean? Because like, who's going to subscribe to Disney Plus if there isn't any new thing, right? Because it's just the old
There's
stuff.
There's barely any new thing. Yeah. I think the problem with Disney Plus, Disney films, you can watch that, but people want to watch new shit. That's what they're there for.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look at like HBO or Netflix. They really aren't like bleeding right now. I mean, they probably are, but like not in the same way because their content is varied. You know, like one thing isn't reliant on another thing. Like the Watchmen show isn't reliant on like a Watchmen movie or the new Batman movie. Like, you know what I mean? If like, or like the Green Lantern the show, right? Like the Green Lantern show isn't reliant on the new, Wonder Woman movie coming out soon. You know what I mean? If it was, then you can't release the Green Lantern show because of Wonder Woman.
Yeah, and you also look at Netflix. They're not relying on Stranger Things. They rely on a dozen movies, their own TV movies, and also TV shows, even stand-up comedy too. So they'll be okay for sure. Even Prime too. They're not relying on The Boys. There's plenty of dozens of shows that they can rely on.
Although The Boys is amazing.
Yeah, dude, I need to finish that up. But yeah,
I just started season 2. I know it just ended, so far? But season 2 ended already. It's pretty good. I only watched like the first episode because I was like, oh man, I know there's more episodes coming out. I don't want to like run through this and not have anything else to watch. It's kind of like The Outsider, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, that show's great, but like, I don't want to run through The Outsider, you know what I mean? And they already did. The Outsider's already done.
Yeah,
that was a great show. Can I talk about something real quick though? I feel like I've been thinking about this, and I don't know if there's a word for it. I'm sure there is. But like whenever I think of the 80s, it's so weird because it feels like it was yesterday, but also 100 years ago. And we were born in 1993, and it's this weird feeling of like being on the cusp of like the end of the 80s, early 90s. But like it's like so right next to you, you know what I mean? It's like, oh wow, like all this happened right before I was born, but I will never experience it. So no matter how saturated we get with the 80s, I can never relive it. I'm only reliving it through, you know, the media.
Television,
you know what I mean?
Television, books, also the fashion,
it doesn't,
everything.
That doesn't ring true for me for like the 70s. I'm like, well, that definitely was like not yesterday for me. That was a while ago. In the 60s, I'm like, that existed, but I wasn't alive then at all. I wasn't even, you know, my mom was barely a kid, I think, in the 60s. And so it's like one of those things where it's like, that's not as close to me. So, but like the 80s is this weird place for me specifically that's like this weird like dream world where it's like, it's real, but I wasn't there, so I can't say it was real. You know what I mean? But like it was just right before us. I don't know. There must be a word for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, like, 80s was like what, 40 years, like 30 years ago, 20 years ago? 30 years ago. Yeah, 40 years. So it's not long. It's not long ago. That's basically the.
Is it 40? Well, since 1980. Since 1980. No, so actually, if you count the end of the 80s, it's 89. So 90 was the first year. So 30 years.
So 30 years. Like, it's still young. If you look at a person who's 30 years old, they're still young. So it like, and people who are born in the 80s, like they will never, like they're still holding that nostalgic factor. Like, wow, I was a kid in the 80s, and there were great simpler times. You know.
Would you say we grew up in the 90s or no? Because we were like 7 by the time the 90s was over, right? That's like not old enough to register the 90s at all.
Yeah, I don't really remember what it was like in the 90s. I usually remember like around like mid 2000 or early 2000. That's what I remember.
Early 2000s. Yeah, the early 90s.
I mean, we are born from the 90s, so
93,
we're literally 90s kids. But I wouldn't say that part of my childhood is from the 90s. I'm just going to say it's early 2000 to 2005.
Yeah, I'd say that's more my childhood because I really don't remember stuff. I mean, I remember it, don't get me wrong, but it really didn't, the world did not register to me when I was that young.
Yeah, I remember like TV shows from the 90s that come out in the 90s. Yeah. Music too also come from the 90s, but still, like, it's slightly, I don't really remember.
You want to talk about some throwback shit? Remember, like, when we were kids? Like McDonald's had this thing where they would sell like these like little cassette tape things where they could play like the Backstreet Boys and like Britney Spears. And,
oh my God, yes, the CDs. Like, no, it's actually CDs. I remember getting a CD. Yeah, it's like called the Mighty Meal. Yeah, it's called the Mighty Meal.
And then like you just listen to the music over and over again.
Yes,
it's like,
I remember.
What, dude?
It was like 3 tracks. Crazy. Yeah, it was like 3 tracks, and that was it. And you're like, wow, this is like that has some good hits. Like, yeah, McDonald's trying to. I remember McDonald's trying to hit the kids, try to hit on the kids audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, with like the Mighty Meal, they put games. They also had like special edition toys. Yeah.
Remember when was that? Was that the early 90s? Early 2000s? Or was that late 90s?
I'm gonna say early 90s, man. Because I remember when Pokemon came around, and I remember either it was Burger King or McDonald's who did Pokemon. And remember you had to collect Pokeballs, and inside they're like cards, but it's gold. Made out of the gold. Remember that?
Yeah.
It's like I remember when fast food restaurant like their main audience, they wanted to focus on kids. You know, you see all the kids' playgrounds that you see in McDonald's and Burger King. Yeah, I remember that, man. Super time.
I know, man. It's so weird to be like remember things as a kid. That's like, oh man, yeah, dude. Are we considered millennials or Gen Zs or Zoomers?
No, we're millennials. I was gonna say
millennials because I've looked at different like when the age group ends, and some people say Gen Z starts at 90s, like 1990 up. Some people say 1995. And those are the 2 windows that I see the most.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, so technically we could be at the end of millennials, beginning of Zoomer. You know, I mean, we could be right in the middle of both.
Let me
at the
see.
threshold.
Yeah, let me try Google. Since I have a computer that's not busted. Jen.
Don't look at my porn though, all right?
Oh, you got a lot of gay porn.
This guy.
Gen Z said mid to late 90s. as starting birth years in the early 2010s.
Okay, so like about
Yeah,
like
wait.
94 to like 2000.
Yeah, Generation X is 1965 to 1980s. Millennials.
Millennials.
Yeah, it's 1981 to 1996, and Generation Z is 1997 to 2012.
Interesting. So we're like right in the middle, though, kind of.
Yeah,
Almost. I mean,
yeah,
you talk
yeah.
about
We're,
like
we're the middle child, basically.
So the thing is like there's so many different times that people do because like that's one list, right? But there's another
Yeah.
list that's like Gen Z starts from 1990 ends in 2005. You know what I mean? So it's like
Right.
it really depends on who you talk to. But it's
Yeah.
so weird because it's like they say like, oh yeah, like millennials remember a time without the internet, and I'm like, what? I don't remember a time without the internet. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I mean I think I was 13 when MySpace was introduced, so I wasn't really on the internet for
13 on
quite some time.
MySpace.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember there being internet. I remember going on the internet all the time.
Yeah, but
I
it
didn't
was
have a
hard
computer,
to get.
but
It was hard to get to forget. I mean, the only time that I go on the internet, it's either my cousin's house or school.
Yeah.
Those are the two.
Yeah.
And library. Those are the three that I go. Because
I mean, that's just because I didn't have a computer, though. I mean, that's
Yeah,
like the
and
only one.
I mean, back in the day, computers were expensive, but not anymore. Now it's become budget. But yeah, now it's hard to access on the internet back in the day. But now it's fucking easy. It's on our
I
phones.
don't remember dial-up, though.
Oh, I remember dialogue. I remember dialogue so well, man. It's been years that I used dialogue. It is trash.
I don't remember. It was like you had to like plug in the phone or something.
Yeah, you have to plug in the phones, and what sucks about it is like, they can't use the house phone because we're already using the dial-up internet.
That's
And
weird.
they-
How do
and
you
my-
remember it and I don't remember it at all? That's so weird.
I remember it so well because I remember it was in the CD, and then they
Well,
say,
maybe
"Oh, make
you
sure-"
were using old technology and I was living in the future, man.
What do you mean in the future? You live in the
You're
caveman
so
area,
2000
don't
and
you?
late, you know?
Oh, my bad. My bad. Wow.
You're 2000 and late.
No,
Go ahead.
can I ask you something? Since we have a podcast, and now people will either make fun of you or people will like support of you. I have coworkers who are telling me to give me ideas on what to talk about, and these are the most perverts ever. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. One
Okay,
coworker told me.
wait. So these are what coworkers want you to talk about.
Yeah, they want me to talk about.
Why?
I don't know.
All right.
They think they're fucking funny, but they're not. Actually, they think they are. But here's the thing.
All right. Let's do a rapid fire succession. All right, so we don't spend too much time on them.
No. Okay.
I mean,
Well-
no, because like, if there's a lot of them, we can just go through them.
No. What? Just one coworker. He's like, oh, I want you to say this, and he's a fucking pervert. Anyways, he said, if you have a son, and he does porn, would you watch it? And I'm like, what? He's like, why do you want to talk about that, you pervert?
I mean, that's just an easy no. That's like, why would I?
I know. I was like, no. That's it. No. Why do you want to?
Yeah, that's like, I'm sorry, dude, but that's like a quick answer. It's just no.
I think he's trying to tell me something that he wants his son to be in porn.
Does he have a son?
Yeah, he has a son.
That's weird to say then.
Yeah. I just want to say that so you can hear it, so I can talk shit. Yeah, because I want you to say it because it's gonna be more funnier. And I'm like, all right, whatever.
I mean, what's funny is really in the eye of the beholder. I mean, really, some things are funnier than others. But like, that's kind of weird. I mean, like I'm not gonna shade your friend. I'm not gonna shade your friend, but like, I mean, it's just like that's a yes or no answer, right? I mean, the question, if you want to make it funny, is like, what would you do if you found out your son was doing porn? And then if someone's like, well, I'd watch. You know what I mean? That's funny.
Yeah.
But leading the question is like, would you watch your son do porn? I'm like, obviously no. I mean, I wouldn't watch anyone I know do porn. It's not,
No,
like,
yeah,
especially
the girls.
Yeah, man. If you did porn, I'm not watching that for the life of me. You know what I mean?
Well,
That's not gonna
how
happen.
dare you, man? Okay. Let me. If I do porn, would you watch it and
No.
be supportive? Why?
No. I mean, look. I'll be
do
supportive
you
all
wanna
I
see?
want.
But
I'll be
sir,
supportive. I'll be like, Manny, this is your decision. It's your life. You do as you wish.
But,
I'm
sir,
never gonna watch it.
Can you see like, hey, look, check out this girl that I fucked, and this is porn, like literally a whole set of me doing like fucking a girl. Would you see it?
No. Why would I want to see you? I don't want to see you naked, bro. Get out of here.
Oh man. No, I probably wouldn't do porn actually. No, I have a lot of family, so I don't want to see. I don't want to see my cousins.
Okay, so like if there wasn't any family, would you have done it anyways?
Yeah, I would.
You would do porn? Wow. Okay.
Hey man, is it good? I mean, I think it'll be harder for a guy to do porn, but for a girl, I mean, it'll be. I don't know. I don't know the porn biz. I don't know, but I feel like a guy is kind of hard to be in the porn biz, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, come on, if you think about it. I don't know. It's kind of like a weird topic to talk about, and then my friend thinks he's funny. He's like, hey man, he thinks it'll be funny.
I mean, look. I mean, I get where he's coming from, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, it's just an easy no. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's
really
like, what am I supposed to say? He's like, no. That's
okay,
it.
so here, like, if you want to make it funny, and that's not for your friend. I'm just like if you want to make that premise inherently funny, here's what I would say. Let's say you're watching porn. All right, you're doing a good time. You got your lube, you got everything you need. You got your tissues. You're sitting down. You're having a great time. You're watching, scrolling to porn. You click on a video, and you find out that it's someone you know. Do you keep watching? That's the question, right?
It
Do you
depends.
stop?
It depends.
You're mid chub, you know what I mean? You're half chubbed, you know what I mean? You're already like.
It depends. If it's like a girl that I have a crush on, I'll keep watching it.
Oh my god. Okay, like we gotta make it more. Okay, let's say the girl in the video is very hot. She's super hot, right?
All right. All right.
But it's a guy that you know. Okay, let's say it's your friend. Let's say it's your friend that you know from work. Let's say you see he's in the video.
Oh God,
Do you still watch?
No.
Okay.
I had to deal with their stupid ass. Well, I had to see that while I'm at home trying to.
But the
enjoy
girl's
my
hot.
time.
The girl's hot. You know.
No, dude. Well, dude, you know girls have thousands of porn, so I'm sure that she has other videos way
She's
better
only done
videos
one. She's only done one.
Oh, are you serious? No,
Yeah.
I'm good. There's plenty more hot girls, man.
Okay. What if it's like one of those? What version of porn would you watch with that person? But well, let's say that you didn't have to see them. You know what I mean? It's just the police.
So it's like POV, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Like what kind of version?
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's say you do POV. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
you know
POV,
it's them. You know it's their voice. You know it's their clean. But you don't see their face.
No, I'm not gonna watch it because if I hear them, then I will know. I'm like, that's them. Fuck, I had to deal with their tiny dicks now.
Imagine you're like really into it too. You know what I mean?
Oh God, no!
And then you hear their voice, and you're like, no!
You're like, oh, I like this fucking pussy, and they're like, oh man, I know this guy. I know this
And then
fucking
you bust a
guy.
nut. As you're like, no! You feel like really bad about it too. You're like,
that is just gross. That is just gross.
Says the guy who asked about superpowers in a bucket of. See, now that's kind of gross. Like these are like I don't know. Like we might get banned just from these conversations, you know?
And she.
Oh God! Hey, don't fucking touch me! Don't fucking touch me! Ah! Oh shit!
What was that? No, I was talking to a mate. No. You know me, man. I look out this window. That's all I do, man. That's all I do.